This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, February 24th, 2015. And now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run at noon today. Unfortunately, if you can see, the flow is coming straight from the north, straight across Canada and right into our neck of the woods. However, it is still going to be warm today. Highs will be in the 30s to lower 40s, especially in our southern counties, with partly to mostly sunny skies, but clouds will be on the increase by late in the day and into Wednesday with the system that's over Alberta that's going to be sweeping southeastward. You can see that here. There could be some snow that could break out in our western counties, especially by Wednesday morning and into the afternoon, and this will sweep across the state. Couple snowfall amounts of about 1 to 3 inches, maybe isolated 4-inch amounts in a swath from northwestern Iowa to about south central Iowa, lighter amounts to the southwest and lighter to the northeast as well. But Thursday, that's gone to the southeast and cold air comes back. Highs back into the teens to around 20. Lows a couple of degrees either side of zero as we go through toward the end of the week. You can see here's Friday, still cold and kind of lousy. Even into Saturday it looks fairly cold. But the winds start to turn around to the south late on Saturday. Unfortunately, that's ahead of this system that's over the Intermountain West, the Desert Southwest. That begins to move in late Saturday night, especially on Sunday. That could bring a bit of snow across the state. Maybe a mix in our far southern counties. That might be more into Missouri. It's still a bit fluid at this point. The heaviest accumulations likely would be over southern Iowa. It's still too early to determine that at this point. But that sweeps away by Monday, and unfortunately, cold air comes back. But it's not overly cold, so we can be hopeful for that at this point. But as you can see, to our northwest, here comes another system. And you can see as we look to next Tuesday, look at the flow, straight from northern Alaska, the Yukon, straight down into Montana, and then it sweeps to the east-northeast. That means a trough is developing, and that means another polar plunge is coming again. That'll be with this Clipper system kind of merging with another storm over the south that could bring some showers and maybe a thunderstorm down there. It's still a week out, so plenty can change in that time period. Going further along into the month of March, this is the 7th. You can see the flow coming out of southwestern and western Canada down into the Midwest and Great Lakes. That's more Canadian air. It's not going to be overly cold, but it's still going to be below average as we move through the first week or so of March. Clipper system moving through mainly the Great Lakes could clip the state, if this is right, with a little bit of light snow or flurry activity. Still warm over the southwest and cold over the east, but you look to the end of the forecast on the 11th, now the flow is straight out of the west. Pacific air, that means it's going to be a lot warmer. We can hope. The GFS has been hopeful that toward the end of the middle of March that the flow will be westerly and we'll start getting more warm air and we can be excited. We can only hope for this, but according to this, maybe a bit of rain. But this could change, so don't keep your hopes too high at this point. Satellite image from last evening, some high and mid-level clouds over the Great Lakes. Some clouds across the south producing quite a bit of wintry weather down there. Our next system is way up here in British Columbia and Alberta, and that will be sweeping southeastward by the middle of the week. Watch morning map from last evening, some winter weather issues from the Four Corners region across West Texas and from East Texas eastward across to the Carolinas. Wind chill advisories and warnings in the northeast and eastern Great Lakes, and elsewhere fairly quiet. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, showing quite a bit of precipitation around here. That's mainly with the system on Wednesday. The south could see quite a bit of precipitation down there, mainly in the form of some rain and some snow as well.